Are we rolling?
Yep, it's on.
All right. Take 2. Let's go. As time goes on, we find ourselves developing further contact with the machine. We moved from basic commands to full-on discussion. It's fantastic. If we continue at this pace, we're bound to evolve into something deeper, perhaps deal-making.
Woo! Darkless! No longer camera shy!
Big things are coming for us. This is just the beginning.
Geez, how long was I out for?
Just about 2 hours, I think.
Feeling better yet?
I think there's something really wrong with my back.
Your back? Shoot, I thought taking you from the elimination would...
It's really ugly, isn't it?
It suits you, and, you know, the objects over in, France view it as a sign of being really awesome and epic.
Maddie, you aren't cool! And I know you're lying.
No, honest. I really think it suits you. And if you don't like it, I could find a way to force Herrick to fix it up. That'd show her. She's going against me and the bravest little girl in the world.
Hey, Celeste? So, I know I wasn't there for everything that happened last night, and I feel like
I wanted to get away. I hated my job, I hated my life, I wanted to be whisked away into a fantasy land where I could live out my dreams, where I didn't have to pay my bills, where I could be the main character in my own universe, but I can't. I can't. Hold me. I looked them in the eyes, and I chose myself, knowing I had nothing to live for in comparison. Quinn told me not to trust the others. And Evelyn...
I know you're upset, but...
She held Cooper back when he was trying to help me!
Celeste, she can't have...
She could have done something! Literally anything! She knew something about Quinn, and vice versa. You can't trust her, Leo. Please. No one can or should. Sorry. I'm upset, but you need to reevaluate who your friends really are. Can I trust you?
Yeah, of course. Always.
It's Madeline. I think she knows something we don't. Something about them.
Hey, you alright? How long has this been happening for?
Just a few.
Ever since the elimination. You... good?
Hey, it's probably nothing. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
It's cool. I'm fine. And everything is just... fine.
Hey, take it easy. I'm here for you.
Okay, I'm not some wounded animal. I'll have you know, this stunner could pack a mean swing back in his day if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
What, baseball? You're like 30 max. You can't act sagely if you've been in a frat.
Okay, what makes you think I've been in a frat? Screw off.
Sorry to interrupt, but could we please get back on track? I organized a meeting and we're down 2 members to start.
Actually, it's 3. Quinn is not present.
Jesus, Cooper!
Sorry, too far.
Can we please take this seriously for 1 full second? 2 people are dead, and you guys are playing patty cake over who knows what!
Lynn...
I get it. Things suck. God, I know. And I know you don't want to think about whatever's out there, but we need to get our stuff together before this situation gets any worse.
She's right. Sooner or later, we're gonna run out of those fake contestants. And when that happens, it won't end well for any of us.
Oh, Celeste, you're... Are you,
Don't... Please, don't remind me.
We've got a lot of figuring out to do, and I talked to Celeste about moving forward.
Don't worry, only half of it was about you.
Hey, don't start!
Save it.
Oh my god.
After Quinn was eliminated, I found this tape hidden in the loft. I haven't watched it yet, but Leo and I were talking about it.
We figured an investigation should start with this.
Go on and make yourself useful. Surely someone as smart as you can operate a VCR.
Fine. Yeah, anything to help the team.
Hey, what do you think happened to Eric?
I don't know. She's probably off planning something bad, like a fight to the death, or...
Maybe she's been causing all the aching in my head. It's like a magnet up there.
Wait, a magnet? Hold on, are you...
Yes!
Entry 1, November 3rd, 1989. My name is Madeline Moretti. The purpose of this project was to make contact with a mysterious computer entity beyond our world. She promised us with the gift of recovery. But the initiative went awry, and I was flung into this strange, unfamiliar wonderland, an almost plastic recreation of my own world.
Ricky, did you... know about this?
No. Evelyn, turn it up, please.
I was placed into a team of 5 objects, all my fellow co-workers with the exception of a young girl, around the age of 12. She tells me her name is Angel Hinckley. Two days after we were brought into the enclosure, I experienced something terrifying.
Elimination.
Douglas Craney, our overseeing supervisor at the time, was voted out as a part of our first challenge. Everyone thought it was just a game. They assumed he would return home, and it seemed as if that was the case at first. But before anyone could react, I saw it. Wires, crawling, spreading, running down like water from every crevice.
We shouted, screamed, begged for Eric to do something to help us, to save us, but it was too late. The last thing I remember was seeing my coworkers scattered throughout the enclosure. Shortly after, I found myself hiding out in this spot within the woods. I haven't made contact with any of my colleagues in ages, but it's only a matter of time until she finds us again. Entry 2, December 15th, 1989. I've just made a monumental discovery. I found this strange pink chip in the woods yesterday. It appears to be a part of a computer's motherboard. The symbol of the Stella Rectangle is engraved on the front, exactly like the shape on Herrick's screen. I suspect that has fallen in from an outside area. Perhaps a...
Maddie, are you recording another movie?
Oh, sorry to wake you, sweetie.
My back still hurts. Am I gonna die?
Oh, that's just a normal old achy ache. I'll go get you something.
Okay, I don't know who's watching this or when they're watching it, but I want you to help me. Help me take care of Maddie. I know she's got super tough stuff, but she's also a really good person. And I want to make sure that she makes it out all right.
Even if Angel doesn't.
Are you talking to the camera?
Cognac!
Oh my god.
Ricky, I think something's happening to... Ah!
Hey, hang in there. I can go check in your circuits for waterlog after we're done here, yeah?
Madeline. Cabin. Okay, just waterlog.
Entry 3, December 19th, 1989. Deep into the enclosure, I've come across a curious door in the wall, locked by a passcode. Tomorrow, I'll attempt to use the combination on the back of this chip to breach through. Just to see if it'll allow me in. Nothing more until I can come up with a plan. And if...
Maddie, I think something really bad is happening again.
Christmas Day, 1989. Most, if not everyone in the enclosure has died, including Angel. I thought I'd be able to prevent Herrick from continuing with the wiring process, but it only delayed the inevitable. I don't care what she does to me. I am ending this right now. Behind the waterfall, near the creek, you'll find a door in the wall, presumably leading to wherever Herrick is operating. It'll require you to input a passcode to enter. The combination is engraved on the back of this chip. Input the numbers 4,
6, 0, not.
Cooper?
No. Come on, not now.
What the heck happened to the TV?
There we go. No more headaches.
Oh my gosh, Cooper!
I've never had a body like this before. Very cute.
No!
3, 2...
Herrick, no!
Ah!
1...
Hooper,
Come spring, the farmer preys on fresh warrants. Come winter, he'll do the same. He told the bunnies, you better get running. I'll give you a head start. And then he counted to 10.